So what's up, guys?
Seven minutes until showtime. Six minutes until showtime.
Six minutes, Dougie Fresh, your own. What up?
Oh man, shit, and more shit.
6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, your own.
Nothing's going on with you, man.
Back when hip hop was good.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know, the MJF promo I was expecting it. He really didn't say a lot. Mox said more.
Did he bleed?
No.
5 minutes until showtime.
Yeah, Mox said.
What'd he say?
Yeah, Mox was all like, I lost. I think he took a shot at Punk.
Probably.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And Tony Khan, my God.
Oh yeah.
Tony Khan looked scary as fuck on that promo. Hi, I'm like, dude, shave your eyebrows and cut your hair. God damn. He's like, hi, we're going to show. Half the roster's gone, by the way, but we're going to have a great show.
Right. We have suspended
4 minutes until showtime.
All right.
Yeah. We've suspended the Elite, and Ace Steel and CM Punk are probably fired. He didn't mention shit about him being fired. I'm like, dude, just say he's fired. Well, I know he's injured, but still.
I don't know if they're going to fire him or if they're just going to fucking suspend him.
Well, in all honesty, they better fire him.
Well,
because Tony Khan's a punk ass.
Well, they can suspend him at least so he gets his fucking surgery for his arm.
And they literally stripped the Elite of their titles.
Did they really?
Yeah, because the match that's going on right now is for the Trios title.
Yeah, so you know they're going to give Death Triangle another fucking title.
Nah, and honestly, they should give it to Best Friends.
3 minutes until showtime.
I put them in my wallet.
And this is one. Malachi Black asked for his fucking release. It's like, dude, you never use us the right way.
No, they don't.
Work hard for that shit, bitch.
No. The House of Black should have been fucking, like, dominating the goddamn Trios thing, and instead they lost first fucking round.
I put they're right there.
Why are they in your wallet?
They're in not my wallet, they're in our wallet.
For what?
And then they're also, like, you know, what is it?
Where's the bucket?
They're basically playing,
Why don't you bring it out?
they're basically playing nursing home with Sting.
Yeah.
Next next time tell me you're gonna take my fucking money.
Okay, love you,
That
hon.
dude should have.
Yeah.
Sting needs to fucking retire.
Sting. Honestly, they should give it to the best
Yeah,
friends.
the House of Black was big.
2
We should
minutes
stay,
until
you know.
showtime.
Yeah. The menacing, scary House of Black has been playing, you know, like retirement home with Sting.
Well, Sting's also, again, how old?
Old as fuck.
Yeah, he should have been retired.
Hey, he's at least less embarrassing than Ric Flair. Not by much, but less embarrassing.
Tell you the truth, I'm not sure if anything's gonna happen to Punk. Just for the simple fact that Tony Khan's too big of a fucking fan of the guy.
Starting coke off his dick.
100%.
Sinking
1
ship.
minute until showtime.
Now they have to rely on Moxley and Jericho and Baker and Storm because they got no one else.
Yeah. They fucked.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
they still got MJF.
maybe they'll push Brody Lee if they're smart, but I doubt.
Right?
Matthew should have been pushed, and Tony bitched him out. And these are guys that, again, how did Black exit the company? He professionally asked for his release, cited his issues, and then off camera,
Your show will
waved
go
to the
live
crowd
in
with
5
his
seconds.
goodbye
4, 3,
and hugged at the House of
2,
Black.
1. Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Jesus, where are you? There you are.
Oh, let's get ready to rumble!
Love my girl. She looks good. Come on. One more. 5 to 1, baby. 1 in 5. No one here yet out alive now. You get yours, baby. I'll get mine. Gonna make it, baby, if we try. The old get old and the young get stronger. May take a week and it may take longer. They got the guns, but we got the numbers. Gonna win, yeah, we're taking over. Come on! Jesus!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Nerd Zone on the Nerdport Network. On today's episode, boy, we dive into a lot of bullshit with wrestling and sports. I am your host, Evan Ronnie, and with me, as always,
It is I, Chips, and oh yeah, are you ready to rumble?
I'm ready for something, as well as...
Captain Stuntcock himself, the Hustle City Hooligan.
No Danzo tonight. He had a personal issue to figure out. Christian will be joining
No
us.
Zombie Master,
No.
what's going on?
He had a personal issue.
Ah, got you.
And Christian will join us soon. Oh, boy.
Yeah. So,
Let's say, shall we dive into the shit show?
Yeah, let's...
right. So is Tony Storm really the interim champ now that Thunder Rosa asked for a release.
She was never granted it, so right now she's still the champ.
Yeah, I'd say Tony Storm is the champ now.
No, Thunder Rosa
yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Dude, what a fucking day for Tony Khan. He lost his champions in one day. Yeah, maybe four. Wait, who else?
Because
What?
what's that match with?
So it's Rosa. Rosa.
Rosa didn't get her release.
What? Jade Cargill gonna leave?
Stop putting that out there that she's out. She's asked for a release. They've never granted her yet, and they're probably not going to.
I mean, can they really afford to at this point?
No, but the thing is though is the reason they gave Black his what's it called, his release, was because they pretty much gave him the fact that he has to come back.
No, he's got. I guarantee you, he's under a no compete. You can release under this condition.
And anyone thinking that Black right away is an idiot because he's got shit to take care of.
But that's where he'll end up. Triple H will call him.
Yeah. Also, it's not a release.
Because Triple H is going to call him and be like, hey, we heard what happened, and well, our security teams are way better than that, so why don't you come on back?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like Penna
Yeah,
just.
I mean, you got to take care of little shit, and then he'll be back.
I understand it. Like, it's all right. Get your shit in order.
Yeah, well, he's been saying he had an injury that could be life-threatening, or he feels it could be, so he's got to take that and get that shit taken care of. He wanted to take care of it.
Right.
And then mental health stuff or whatever, I mean, a personal matter, hey, that's that. I mean, he's still going to be running Black Mass, so whatever.
You're like, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't affect my part of it.
Dude, all I know is I'm waiting for the Aborted collab. They have a collaboration team with the band Aborted, and I'm like, oh my god, I want that so bad. Because it's fucking Aborted. Like, they're playing with Lorna Shore in October, and I can't fucking wait.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, I think their album just dropped and they're headlining a tour by themselves finally. With Aborted, Of Sulfur, and I forgot who else. It's like, October is like deathcore, like, completely for me. Yeah, the Lorna Shore show, and then you have Carnifex playing Dead in My Arms fully. With Left to Suffer, Oceano, Tom Magnetar, and I forgot who else, but they're in a bad band on that show. Jesus. Alright. But yeah, so the House of Black, who knows? I mean, they could still do stuff. I mean, you still got Brody and Buddy.
Yeah, but I mean, without that leader to poison the masses and create his new followers, where are they going with this?
That's where they have to figure it out. I mean, I would just expand to somebody else.
Because like I mean it's a great gimmick. Black Mist, they become part of the fucking House of Black, but without Malachi, is it going to be the House of Black or the House of Brody, the House of Guy? Like who's going to step up as a leader? Are they going to repackage these guys?
Like,
Yeah, I mean, you sort of can. I mean, you could always have Julia being the mouthpiece, like saying, you know, she is from Malachi while he's away,
True.
or something like that. While he's away, and if he comes back, well, he died. If he doesn't come back, he's like, well, Malachi died in the woods somewhere.
He got thrown off the top of AEW towers.
Like, you can
No, come on,
make
this
it
is
completely on brand. Like, he was in the woods searching for himself. He was in the woods searching for Satan, and he found him. And he left for hell.
oh, if you're gonna do that fucking story, that's when you try to find like a fiend type character. Find the devil incarnate himself, and it's like fucking Bray Wyatt.
I'd buy into it.
Right? I mean, that's
Well,
not a terrible
apparently-
story, but
Apparently, Freddie Prinze made him a big offer for a startup company, so who knows? Like,
that startup company is gonna have
and he,
that startup company is gonna have tie-ins to WWE.
Oh, 100%, man. He was one of their best writers.
Exactly.
yeah.
At least that's what
And control your narrative. Who knows? I didn't see the release they said about Braun, but whatever.
that legitimately shocked me.
Damn. It is seriously now EC3 in Austin Aries. Just like, yeah, here we are.
Well, what's the biggest surprise is the fact that Blake is a fucking training down in the PC right now.
What's that again?
Blake, what is it? Blake Christensen is training down in the fucking PC right now again.
Man. Control your narrative. Yeah, okay, whatever. They control. Yeah, Cross and Braun control their narrative back to WWE.
Listen, as
Hey,
much
man,
as
you can't blame a guy for taking a 6-week contract, bro.
much
Can't
as
blame
ever,
a guy for taking a 6-week contract.
no, they busted their ass. They got a fucking company over that didn't really run a show. And because, because to a bunch of fucking smarks out there, they thought it had everything to do with, they're all Trump supporters. Kiss the fattest part of my ass. They did exactly the job that they wanted you to do.
Wait, what?
A lot of
Yeah,
people,
it was like pro-Trump wrestling or something.
a lot of people thought it was pro-Trump wrestling. And they legitly was like, we hate this. We're not doing this. And they legitly got the shit off at people were pissed off at it because it made no sense to them. They didn't understand it, and they made money where they could make money without having to really do that many shows.
Oh man, that Fatal 4-Way was botcherific.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
It's just.
All right.
Funny. And
Let's talk about CM Punk.
Oh, yeah. Let's.
CM. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, I'm Jack. But yeah, CM Punk. Yeah. Ugh. I
Yeah.
mean, Tony Khan's face was hilarious during that whole fucking thing.
Oh God, yeah, he was just scared dog noises.
Well, Tony Khan also looked coked out of
I was
his.
like,
Tony Khan looked coked out of his fucking mind.
He's always coked out of his fucking
still
mind.
is.
He knew Punk was fucking up bad.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, as soon as the media, I think was it they said,
For himself immediately. He found one report
oh,
and singled him out because he
I
knew
thought-
he'd worked with Cabana.
shit. I thought he actually was like doing that, and somebody asked a question. He went nuts on him. I'm like, oh shit.
No, dude, it was crazy because
What?
he was like, this guy was like, oh, I'm Nick with blah, blah. He's like, Nick, hey, you still do improv? No, not even a little bit. Hey, when you did improv, who'd you do it with? I did improv with Scott Colton. No, you'd say you're friends with Scott Colton. And then he went on.
Ah, okay. I have emails. I'm like,
He shares an account with his mother, and I subpoenaed her too.
And
So
that-
was
jealous because mom.
That line right there pissed a lot of people off.
Dude, it pissed me off. Drug addicts. He ran away. He lived with a foster family. Good for you, dude. You're coming off like a jealous, petty douche because you don't have a relationship with your.
Yeah, I heard a lot about. I mean, I heard both sides. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I'm not touching it.
Yeah, no, we straight up went into fucking business for himself.
Yeah, that was wrong.
And then to fucking say that the EVPs of the company can't run a Target, they're the dudes that sign your paycheck, dumbass.
You know the funny thing is, remember how people were talking WWE, and right now WWE's like rainbows and lollipops?
AEW, their fucking roster is getting suspended. Nothing.
Dude, AEW now is like reminding me of like Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, the inmates are running the show. I knew that was going to be a problem when they fucking hired Punk and then gave him the no clause.
Yeah. They're running this shit, and then all of a sudden Punk blew it up.
Yeah, he needs
Like-
he needs to be champion and be able to say what he wants with no repercussion. That's how Punk works.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, people were saying WWE, especially Vince. Well, Vince definitely was behind the times. Where you look at it now, the women are featured on Raw so much it's ridiculous. And here's what I said. Like, this is what I said before. I was like, who would be your top heels on Raw right now? I mean, I got Rollins at number one. And then you got to look to the Judgment Day. That's that. You can't, because those are the big like main event things, and to think how. What?
For now, man. I mean, it's going to take a little time for Triple H to start building new stars.
Yeah.
Got him through the attitude there.
And what's going on, Christian?
The thing is, though, I hate I hate the Eddie Guerrero China comparison because one, China couldn't talk for shit.
No, but she could work.
And dude, Rhea Ripley has saved Dominic Mysterio's career. I'll say it straight up. Nobody gave a shit about that boy months ago. Nobody. And she has saved his damn career.
Well, look, if her
Nobody gave a shit about the Mysterios.
neck is saving his career, she can save mine too.
That's right.
Like,
Oh God.
okay, so I was watching this with a friend of mine, and she's like, it's my bestie. You guys know what I'm talking about. And she's like, who is that chick? Like, that's Rhea Ripley. She looks like she wants to hurt me, and I'm okay with it. I kind of want her to.
Dude, I must be one of the few, like, I guess, OG Ripley fans that isn't a quote-unquote simp. It's not like, oh, you can choke me. I'm like, dude, I don't want to be choked. I've been choked before. It's not fun.
I like it.
Go right ahead. Have fun. I'm not. Not dating a girl where she's like,
It's not an issue.
yeah, and she like, choked the shit out of me. I'm like, yo, can you stop choking me, please?
And she's like choking me as hard as she can, and I'm just like, harder.
Harder, Daddy.
This,
Wait,
but
what?
This is also the same girl that I gave a foot rub, and all of a sudden, like, she's like, suck it. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna suck your fucking toes. I gave you a fucking foot rub. That's it.
And
That's
on,
it. Yeah, no, I'm
and
with you
on
there.
that note, hello, Christian.
You know what? I'm gonna change.
Hey!
Damn, you on helium or some shit? Damn. You know what? I'm changing the music
no.
tonight. I'm changing the music tonight. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Hello, friends.
And we are live.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance, Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson.
Fuck you, Nance.
Hey, you be respectful. How dare you?
His voice annoys me. I can't help it.
Hey,
Thanks, Gronk, for
be respectful.
Thanks.
Good old Jim Nance.
Thanks, Gronk, for absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
No John tonight?
Oh my
No
God.
no Danzo tonight.
Okay.
Yep.
Hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
family stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we had to talk some wrestling because of how AEW just blew up their ship.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Punk threw a punch, Ace threw a chair, and then he started eating Kenny. Like, come on, dude. Who the fuck bites
Yeah.
somebody?
So, all right. So let's get into some baseball news. Since we're here,
Wait, what?
let's get into some baseball news. We got Christian
All
here.
right.
Let's get into some baseball news.
Definitely.
So Dodgers closer Craig Kimbrell has a new walkout theme song.
Did you say Kimbrel?
Kimbrell.
I'm not listening. Fuck Kimbrel.
Oh no, you'll love this. Would anyone like to take a guess what his walkout theme is now?
It's Raining Men.
I'm an asshole.
Christian, you're close.
Oh God.
John, Chris, you got a guess?
Did the fat chick thriller?
No, that would be great. No,
Is it WAP?
no. That would be fucking hilarious. That's a whole new difference to a trumpet playing. No, he's coming out to Disney's Let It Go.
Oh, how gay.
Yeah, that's why I said close with the It's Raining Men.
Oh, how gay.
I don't know, what's worse? That or Vandenbach coming out to my milkshakes? Because his walk-up theme a couple months ago was milkshakes.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's great. But yes, Christian, congratulations. The Yankees' 30th consecutive winning season after they beat the Twins today.
Thank you. Thank you.
With
But
a
there's still-
Judgian blast, number 55.
Nah, dude. While I'm here, I'm so glad you brought this up. You really got motherfuckers in my group talking about Ohtani needs to be MVP.
Oh, me?
Oh, kiss my dick.
No, it's no. Kiss my. What? Do what now?
Nah. Everybody's saying they can kiss my ass.
No, Ohtani should not. Ohtani had a chance to be MVP about 6 months or about 6 weeks ago, or not even like 2 months ago. When Judge was on a slump and Ohtani was actually doing somewhat well. Now Judge is just taking that shit and go, nope, that's mine, bitch. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Judge is the MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Mets will go back to a 1-game lead officially now. Because they're up 9-0 on Pittsburgh.
Who's
Yeah,
up 9
you guys tied with the Braves now?
Nope, we're gonna go up 1 game. We're gonna be up. We're still gonna be a game up.
Oh, the Mets are up 1 game now?
That or they're gonna be, or it's gonna be a half game because they're closing out the doubleheader right now. They're up 9-0 in the 7th.
Cardinals are firmly in first place. 9 games.
Yeah, they're
I'm happy about that.
they're closing that out real quick. Here we go, MVP. Judge is minus 1100. Shohei is 8-1. It's a Judge gets
Now-
hurt.
Now, you know,
What was that, right?
if we meet in the postseason, we're whooping that ass, right?
I mean, you're gonna make the postseason
Yeah, and we're gonna whoop that ass.
because you're gonna have the NL MVP.
I know as of the 5th, the wild card game would be the Phillies and the Cardinals.
Sounds about right.
And I'm sorry, Chris, but we're gonna steamroll the Phillies. We're gonna fucking go to New York. We're gonna dick stomp the Mets.
There you go. Tell it like it is, King.
Would you have that, or would you have the Braves? Or not the Braves. Would you have the Dodgers?
Right now, it's saying Phillies, and the Mets would have the bye.
Yeah, the Mets would have the bye, but they would have the 2 seed. So unless they had the 4... No, you would have you would play the Dodgers.
That's not what Sports Illustrated says, but okay. This is a couple days ago, though. So it was as of the 5th. Today's the 7th.
Hold on, I'm actually gonna pull up standings. I will tell you. Because you would play the last wild card winner.
Blue Jays and Guardians for the AL Wild, Tampa and Seattle. The Yankees are in the division. Mets are in the division. Phillies, Cardinals, Padres, Braves. That was 2 days ago.
Oh no!
No,
So okay, no. So all right. Right now they have the Mets in the wild card because the Braves took the lead.
Oh, we have the Mets in the wild card? Good. That's a
No,
dick stuff. And we get out of the way early.
No. The Mets would have the Braves. Phillies would be there, and then you would have. Well, wait. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, wait. It's actually a fucking. It's a tie. That's why. Yeah, the Phillies are 11 games out. You would have the Padres. As of right now.
I'll take the no, Padres would have the Braves.
That would not. No, because right now I'm looking at it. Well, the game's not over yet, so that's you gotta wait till the game's.
We'll talk about it after the game's over.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. But yeah, Judge hit his 55th. people are actually talking about him possibly getting to Bonds.
That'd be cool.
I mean, that's insane, but I mean, again, for both New York teams, injuries are poking their ugly head out. Rizzo's back on the IL due to headaches and nausea from an epidural.
Damn, he pregnant?
Yeah.
That's
Matt
some pregnant shit.
Matt
That's some pregnant shit, man.
Scherzer's on the IL with left arm fatigue. That shit's not good. I mean, Stanton's still out right now for the Yankees. It's getting interesting.
Well, I mean, it's going to. We're getting into postseason baseball.
Yeah.
This is my jam.
Yep. Baseball starts slowing down. Football starts ramping up.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
See if I find anything right now. Ripped umpire for balk call. Flaherty. Cardinals have Flaherty on the IL right now.
4?
Or no, sorry, activated. He's back from the IL. I guess he was on the 15-day.
I like Flaherty. Yeah.
All right.
Baseball, I mean, like, baseball right now, there's not a lot of news except for the wild card, the fucking race.
Yeah.
Yeah, and who would have thought that there was a possibility that the Mets could be a wild card team?
Dude, it's one thing for the Mets are playing 600 baseball, but when the Braves are playing close to 900 baseball, that's not even that shouldn't be possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the Braves. What do you expect?
But but the fact that they're playing 900 baseball is insane. If this was any other year and the Braves had a semi-lackluster season, I'm telling you right now.
Well, the thing is, the Braves were built to peak during September and October.
That doesn't mean anything. They played 900 baseball in June. They were on a 17-game winning streak when the Yankees were going on it.
Yeah, and and the funny thing is they were still gelling together as a team. Now they're like I said, the Braves are always built for September and October. That's why they're so damn hard to beat in the damn late part of the season, the playoffs, because they're built to basically peak during September and October.
And I'll say it, this is why you don't touch the money.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
If you guys understand
That's
what
why when I saw somebody betting against the Braves to make the playoffs, I was like, you're an idiot.
No, I bet on the Mets to make it, but I bet on the Braves. They're gonna get a game. They're gonna get a. They're 50. They're 40. They're both teams are 87-51. The Mets win. They're gonna go a game up. So they'll be back in the lead by a game. But they'll be
yeah,
even.
well, I'm just saying.
But they'll be even in the loss column.
I'm just saying a couple of weeks ago, nobody would have thought the Mets would be in wild card spot. They thought like they had it wrapped up.
No, oh, dude, no. If you understood it, no one thought, anyone that thought that was wrapped up are fair weather fucking fans. because they knew the Braves were what the Braves were. They played the fucking the Oakland A's, which besides people having sex in the outfield, no one gives a shit about going to the game.
Yeah. See, the funny thing is, if it happens and the Braves end up, if it happens and the Braves end up like overtaking the Mets, oh my God, Danzo would be livid.
Again, this is why you don't touch the money.
What?
This is why you don't touch the money.
Yeah. But you're like, yeah, that's why you don't touch the money. Yeah, I expect that. But you know Zombie will be fucking livid.
Because he touched the... Jesus Christ.
What?
Because he touched the fucking money. He's
That
been
has
on...
nothing to do with it.
Ryan, you want to explain this to him or should I? Oh, he's actually off. Shit, what the hell? Christian, you understand what I'm saying, right?
I do.
Yeah. He comes on here talking, and listen, no bad-mouthing John, but he comes on here saying the Mets are going to win, the Mets are going to do this, the Mets that. You don't touch the fucking money until October.
Yeah, that's true.
Then you can talk your shit.
True. What was it? A month ago? It was like, yeah, we'll be waiting that. We'll be sitting home waiting for the playoffs. I'm like, nah.
Did you notice that I didn't say a fucking word? I go, come talk to me. Come talk to me at the end of the year.
One thing I know about the Mets more than anything, well, the modern day Mets.
See, I'll say this though. 9 games they have, they can easily lose 7 of the 9. They're at Seattle next week or this weekend. They're at San Francisco after that, and then they fly back home for Phillies, 3 with Washington, and back at Phillies and back at Washington, and then finish with the Mets, and then finish at Miami. They can easily, like the Mets could easily be 3 up by the time they get to, when they get to Atlanta versus the Mets. Like, or it could be tied. That series could be everything. But it's like you don't touch, like I said, you don't touch the fucking money. You don't come on air. Sorry, let me rephrase that. You can touch the money. Don't come on air and touch the fucking money. I've seen too many people do that shit. And the minute you do, and then the minute this happens, it comes back and bites you in the ass.
Right in the ass.
Love John to death, but I let him roll himself out with that rope.
Yeah, sometimes you got it.
But no, I mean, like I said, it is what it is, and right now with baseball, the biggest thing is this. Like I said, is the fight to October, and that's what it is. It's a fight. Okay, the Mets makes the playoffs as a wild card team. Listen, as long as fucking DeGrom and Scherzer are both healthy, I like their chances in a 3-way fucking in a best of 3. And especially if it's if it's against Philly, it should be interesting because I don't know if they've never explained how these best of 3s are going to work. If it's if it's a 3-game series at the one stadium.
Well, I mean, I don't know why it fucking wouldn't be.
Well, why would it not be a 1-1-1?
A lot of traveling.
I mean, if you got Philly, you're lucky there. But they never explained what the deal is with that yet.
Yeah, I'm still a little fuzzy on how this is all going to work this week.
Yeah. But it is what it is.
Correct.
Oh, right. We ready for college football?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, here we go.
Or is there anything else someone wants to talk about first before we dive into the top 25?
I hope everybody had their fill of cupcakes.
I guess not. Christian, did you have anything to add about baseball or no?
No, I didn't.
Ryan, did you?
Nope.
All right, let's get into the top 25 then. Boy, was there a fucking adjustment in the top 25 this week? So we'll start like we normally do. Dropped out of the top 25, Oregon and Cincinnati.
Wait, Oregon dropped out?
Yep.
Fuck! Nobody believes in Bo Nix.
Well, they got stomped out. But let's get into the top 25. Number 25, down a spot. Houston. The Cougs.
All right.
I mean, you almost lost the fucking UTSA. Like I said, that game was going to be tight in the Alamo Dome.
Sorry, I still can't believe that Oregon dropped out of the top 25. I know they got murdered against Georgia, but it's Georgia.
Oh. There's some interesting adjustments. So number 24, first time in the top 25, the Volunteers of Tennessee.
Yeah, they had a nice little cupcake game.
Bowling Green's not really a cupcake, but whatever.
Well, compared to an SEC squad who's supposed to be a national title contender, Bowling Green is a cupcake.
Ball State.
Yeah, Ball State is a damn cupcake.
According to you, but when it comes to Old Dominion, who's supposed to be a cupcake, they take care of business. Not everybody is a cupcake. 23, Wake Forest, after beating VMI. VMI is a cupcake.
Yeah.
Number 22, they're down a spot even after winning. Beating Troy, Old Miss.
Well, Troy's pretty decent. It's not. See, when I say a cupcake is a squad you really have no business playing, and you're home. You basically sweeten your schedule. That's all it is.
Right.
Yeah.
21, up 4 spots after the shellacking of South Florida. Fucking BYU.
South Florida. Okay, whatever.
I saw nothing in BYU in that game. Staying at number 20, beat Miami of Ohio, Kentucky.
Who?
Kentucky. The Bluegrass.
Bluegrass State.
Kentucky Blues.
Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining.
You know, predominantly a basketball school, but they can play football sometimes.
Who, Duke? Oh, Juice?
No, Kentucky.
The state that's known for fucking their sisters.
UK, Kentucky.
Oh.
Number 19, Wisconsin.
Hey there, Bob.
Down one spot from Don't You Know.
Don't you know now?
Ryan, I have to send you something later. It's dirty Midwestern dirty talk. Dirty talk.
Hey there.
Oh, it's the funniest shit in the world. Number 18, down 5 spots, and thank you, because you should have fucking lost this game, NC State. Wolfpack. Number 17,
NC State.
Number 17, staying put, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Number 16.
Well, when when the team with no line takes on a team with no line,
Game came down to a defensive play. I mean, it's the backyard brawl. What do you expect? 16, up 3 spots. Sweet Arkansas beating Cincinnati. Number 15, up 1 spot, putting a 70 burger up. The U, Miami.
Miami, baby.
Up 1 spot from last week. Number 14, Sparty, Michigan State. Down 6 spots after losing to Florida, the Utah Utes. And ironically, just off of that, after beating Utah, number 12, the Florida Gators.
Am I being heard? Hello?
Yes, you're being heard.
I was saying, did Ryan enjoy his sweets this week?
Yeah, that didn't come through.
Not come through.
They hung 70. Come on.
Yeah. It's a freaking FCS school. It was a paid game. Okay. I mean, shit. Delaware lost to Navy, or Delaware beat Navy last week. Number 11, OK State after beating Central Michigan, which that game should not have been that close. Top 10, number 10, up 4 spots after beating Rice, the condoms of the Trojan, the USC.
Wait, who'd they beat?
Rice.
Oh, so they had a cupcake. Okay.
Number 9, after beating Albany, Baylor. Number 8, down 3 spots after losing to Ohio State, Notre Dame.
Yeah, we actually had a game.
Up 2 spots to number 7, beating UTEP, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Staying put at number 6, Texas A&M. Okay. Now, the top 5 have gotten shuffled a little. Number 5, down a spot from last week, beating Georgia Tech 41-10, Clemson.
Yeah, I think that's an accurate spot for them. I think, with Clemson, yeah, I know it was Georgia Tech and everything, but they came out with some energy. I thought that was the thing they lacked the most last year.
DJ should not be starting.
No, he shouldn't.
Did you say Clemson?
Yes.
See the fight in the stands.
No, I did not.
Dude with the high ground got his ass whooped by a kid in Crocs with a Justin Bieber haircut. All right, hold on. I'm finding this fucking video and sending
All
it
right,
to chat.
so Clemson, DJ Uiagalelei should not be starting. He should be benched. Yes, they covered. Yes, they did this. They did all that great stuff. But Clemson in the third and 3 quarters were pretty much, it was a tight ass game for 3 quarters. And then they pulled away. The defense pulled them away. But, all right, next. Number 4. Michigan.
You know,
Overrated.
hey, you be respectful.
No, overrated.
You be
Over
respectful.
fucking rated.
Nah, you be respectful. Ronnie, I guess we're going to talk about, like, what caught eye at the end of this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Michigan.
Okay, Michigan at 4. Okay.
Yep. Number 3, Ohio State.
Yeah.
Number 2, Georgia. And number 1, Alabama.
Oh, time.
All right, I'll talk more. I'll elaborate a little more when we get into what caught our eye.
Well, the one thing that we're missing on this, so overall last week, so the games we picked, a lot of fucking things happened. What is it? I'm the only one that picked Purdue, Penn State. Y'all picked Purdue.
I can't believe they're not in the top 25.
Penn State?
Yeah, Penn State.
I mean,
I mean, they struggled, but they won.
I mean, that's kind of why they're not in the top 25, because they struggled.
I mean, they didn't have the Sisyphean effort like fucking Iowa.
We'll get to that. Backyard Brawl was the Backyard Brawl, whatever. It is what it's. The game's a fucking rivalry game. Christian, you were the only one that got Pittsburgh.
I know. I know.
Yeah, how?
You know why I know? Because I know shit.
Oh, really? Did you know shit about Virginia? Really? Did you know shit about Virginia Tech?
Oh, look, man, the sun shines in the dark.
Because the
Look,
Monarchs.
even a blind man, even a blind man fingers some pussy here and there. Okay.
A blind man walks by a fish market once or twice.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Hey, damn, bro, you're trying to give the dog a bone and you got fucked by the dog.
I'm just waiting to rip into Notre Dame.
All right, I'm sending the Georgia Clemson fan bro.
Yeah, so Old Dominion, the Monarchs of Old Dominion, beaten Virginia Tech, the second Power 5 team they have beaten in all of their college football career, and it's against the same team. They're 2-0 against Vatech. Indiana beating Illinois. That was,
okay.
I'm kind of surprised at that. Yeah, Notre Dame. Dude, Notre Dame did not play bad.
Here we go.
I don't know what you're going to rip them for. Their defense kept them in the game.
No, you know why? All right, here we go. Tyler Buchner cannot throw a pass. He can't.
But that's
No, I'll show you. Watch a bubble screen. Stroud, right? Stroud from Ohio State hits the guy right between the numbers. In stride almost, the guy runs for like 10 yards. What did Tyler Buchner do? Throws it at the guy's feet. The same damn bubble screen. One guy, nice touch, right to the guy. The other guy, right to the guy's feet. The guy gets murdered at a complete pass. Oh my God. Not to mention, do not run laterally against a team that beats you laterally. You cannot run East and Western Ohio State when they're faster than you. They are. They try to run like off tackle. Guess what? The whole team's right there and go, hi, I can't believe you're running this again. And they kept trying to run it. When they tried to run between the tackles, they got somewhere. Not far, but somewhere. Where like they tried to run east and west and got nowhere. Like the best thing they could do was throw little dump passes where you had to pray the guy caught the ball, or the receiver had to like make a Herculean effort to catch it. Now Notre Dame's defense is good. They are good. The problem is they are going to be on the field so damn much, it's not going to matter. Like the Philadelphia Eagles back with Carson Wentz, or the New York Giants back with God knows who. But that's the problem with Notre Dame. Their offense is so damn inept against a good team that the defense has got to pitch a freaking shutout or score for themselves. They need to get turnovers big time. Because when you play a team like Ohio State or any good team, you are fucked. Because Tyler Buchner cannot throw a fucking pass. He can't throw shit. He sucks. And that's why they can blitz the shit out of him. And Notre Dame, if you're going to blitz, get home. Stop trying to blitz a guy 5,000 times and you can't get to him. And you know you can't get to him. Like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. Well, guess what? It didn't happen. Sorry.
Okay, then.
It's all good, buddy.
But here's the thing. You're talking about a team that was going into the fucking shoe, which is insanely hard to fucking play, holding the number 2 team in the nation to, what was the final of that game? What, 22? 21? 21 points.
Hold on, let me find
Holding
out.
the number 2 team in the nation to 21 points.
Yeah, and you know how Notre Dame did it, Ronnie? You know what Notre Dame did? They did exactly what teams are doing to the Kansas City Chiefs last year. Keeping those 2 safeties high, playing man coverage underneath across the board, and forcing Ohio State to earn everything underneath. Like, that was the major key right there. Like, making them earn their yards underneath. And then you just saw Ohio State. They had trouble adjusting without Jackson Smith and Jigba, so they had to turn to TreVeyon Henderson because he has the most comfortability within the offense. So they ran the football. So I take it this is what what caught our eye.
Yeah.
So, okay, all right. Whose turn?
Yeah, they held them to 21 points. They only scored 10.
Against, I'm literally watching the highlights right now. Against the defense that was legitly in the fucking quarterback's lap within 30 fucking seconds.
Because they couldn't run the ball. Because every time they kept trying to run east or west, oh my God, look, Ohio State's right there. You gotta run north-south on these guys.
Ohio State's front 7 is a different fucking breed.
Oh, I know. What you have to do is Notre Dame was going to win the game. But I thought at least Buchner would be a little bit better.
But you're also playing, you gotta remember though, you're also playing the game in the shoe. It's home.
Yeah?
Ohio State's home crowd. So you don't think that the fact that they held this team to 21 points when normally you're in the shoe, you're scoring fucking 40 on a 35 on a normal day. against normal teams. That defense stayed strong.
The thing is, if you're Notre Dame, you need to expect that because you're a national squad and an independent squad that plays all these big schools. You need to expect that, especially on the road. But it is what it is. The defense played good. The offense needs a lot of work.
And that's usually the story when it comes to week 1. Like you said, the quarterback literally walked in to a fucking hostile environment and they scored 10 points and had a lead going into halftime.
Well, we'll see how he does during against Marshall.
Yeah, that's a get-right game for them. Christian.
It should be a cupcake, but I doubt it.
No, don't ever say Marshall's a cupcake. That's a rivalry game. It's a get-right game.
He just being disrespectful tonight.
Marshall.
I mean, it's a get-right game, but I think Notre Dame will be able to run it. I don't know how. I want to see how Buechner passes, but who knows?
Yeah, Marshall's no pushover. Especially with this fact that this game is a old school rivalry game. But Christian, go ahead. What caught your eye?
Well, really, it was two things. The first one was Michigan. Like, look, I get it was Colorado State, but Michigan maybe 5 or 6 years ago, they would keep an opponent like Colorado State or a lesser than quality opponent into the game, right? Michigan put them away early and when they knew they had to, right? They ran the ball. Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards, I think, is going to be a tandem to watch. I think they could be just as productive as Blake Corum and Hassan Haskins were last year. Quarterback play was pretty good, and defensively, they're still getting at you. They're going to run the ball. That's their bread and butter. That's what makes this offense go. That's what opens up the passing lanes for the quarterback. And the other is the Georgia Bulldogs. I still think they're the best team in the country. They were just completely dominant in every aspect of the football game. Offensively, Stetson Bennett, not only was he poised, but he was in control of that game. He was never faced. That offensive line did well. Lade McConkey had a great game. And defensively, Ronnie, what do we keep saying? Defensively, we knew they were going to be good, but we didn't know if they would be as strong as they were last year, right?
Yeah.
Remember we kept saying that? I'm going to tell you this. As I'm watching that game against Oregon on Saturday, you know what I noticed? I think this unit is quicker than last year's. Look at the speed and how they were flying to the football to make tackles. So those were the two things that really stood out to me.
Yeah. Ryan, did you watch any college football?
No, I did not, unfortunately.
All right, then I'll go. Things that caught in my eye, Arkansas. As much as the score says that game was not as close as the score details, they fucking choked the shit out of Cincinnati. Cincinnati stood no fucking chance in that game.
Oh, yeah.
They let them hang around in the third quarter, then the fourth quarter came around, that defense smothered them. Okay. This week was the week of survival. Yeah, you have BYU winning by a ton, but a team like Houston winning in triple overtime because of a 2-point conversion contest to UTSA, you should have lost. Teams like NC State, if the kicker wasn't a true freshman, you'd be looking at a completely different fucking meaning. You would be looking at something completely fucking different right now. Because they would have, Eastern Carolina should have won that game. Florida surviving in the swamp because Utah didn't understand how to fucking, run the ball, spike it, and then go for the overtime. North Carolina surviving against Appalachian State, where the score was 63-61. This whole game, this whole week was about survival. Was about surviving. And it's going to show when we get into week 2, because oh boy, week 2, there are some big fucking games on that list. Oh yeah, and Hawaii is just awful. I'm not even putting them in the fucking... They have Michigan this week. I'm not even going to fucking enlighten that. In Ann Arbor. Michigan doesn't even get the vacation to go to Ireland. All right. We ready?
Be ready.
Yeah, let's breeze through this.
All right. So, I'm going to start off with this, so Christian, you can get this out of the way. You're doing game of the week is Bama, Texas. Give me your keys to the game.
Well, I think for Texas, Bijan Robinson's gonna have the game of his life, like as a runner, as a catcher, and then Quinn Ewers he's just gonna have to be himself, not try and get into a shootout with Bryce Young. Like getting into a shootout with a quarterback who can control the game from a shootout perspective, you're only playing into their hands, and that's not going to work for you 9 times out of 10. So I think Bijan Robinson's going to have to be the key. And then Demarion, I can't think of here. I just had his name too. He's the senior linebacker for Texas. Hold on. I just had it. Let's see.
All right, was I booted?
What?
No, because I was like saying, can I do a cut my eye? And all of a sudden, like, I just got blown by. I'm like, okay, so, and then I look at my thing and said join now. I'm like, okay, so was I booted?
I don't know. It might have kicked you. I didn't know you were not in the chat. Here,
No, I was. I was hearing everything, so I was like, yeah, I wanted to talk about what caught my eye, and I was like, okay. But yeah, whatever. Sorry.
Hold on. DeMarvion Overshown. That's his name. Like he's gonna have to be big time too, I feel, in this game on Saturday. Not only that, yeah, I just think Alabama, I mean, could this be interesting? Possibly. Nick Saban has a 27-2 record against his assistants, and that's all I really have to say about it. I got the preview on Saturday morning.
Yep. All right. Before we go into picks, Chris, you have anything else you want to add? For what caught your eye?
What?
Do you...
Oh, okay. Well, first off, Florida defending the swamp against Utah, they got a quarterback now. I mean, Utah's a damn good team. Florida defended and won. I mean, they had a damn good quarterback finally. Florida's got a quarterback, and that makes them actually maybe, I can't believe I'm going to say this, an actual maybe threat to Georgia. Maybe. That's a big maybe. Because I think Georgia is the best team in the nation, either out of Alabama. So, yeah. But Florida caught my eye, definitely. Penn State, I don't know. I don't know. Iowa and what? For just 7-3.
Yeah.
Oh, Against who?
The Jackrabbits. You know, one of the best FCS schools that's out there.
Yeah.
A team that's
But
defense.
7?
A team that's defense could rival some of the teams in the MAC.
You said the MAC. Iowa's Big Ten.
Iowa likes to run the
I'm
fucking
sorry.
ball.
No, I'm saying Big Ten schools should swallow up MAC schools like it's nothing.
Okay, tell that to the
But-
AC. Tell that to the ACC and the Sun Belt, because Old Dominion didn't fucking think that.
No, but I'm just saying 7-3.
Yeah, it was a defensive game. Iowa's known for running the ball in defense. They're not known for high flashy games. They've never been.
No, I'm not saying high flying games. I thought Iowa would score more than 7.
Yeah, so the Jackrabbits defense is some of the best in the fucking. They're fucking some of the best in the FCS. So guess what? When you're
In
known,
Division 2?
when you're known for running the ball and you have still one of the best fucking defenses, doesn't matter what division you are. If you're if your big uglies can't take care of their big uglies, it don't mean shit. 'Cause
Well, if you're. I mean, I'm saying you're Iowa at home. You should have. I thought they'd run the ball more, at least on them more. I mean,
Penn
that's
State,
what shocked me.
didn't Penn State almost lose to Idaho?
What?
2 years ago.
No?
I'll put fucking money on that they almost lost to Idaho. It came down to the fourth fucking quarter.
Wasn't Idaho. That was not Idaho.
Okay, keep going. Keep talking. I'm going to find this.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. I was just like, App State, they scored 45 on. If you really want. Penn State blew out Idaho, 77.
Okay, then.
You're talking about Penn State, Idaho, right? Yeah. In Happy Valley, Penn State almost put up 80.
All right, well, what else caught your eye, dude? Because we kind of. Holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen purely running teams just run the over FCS schools. Like Iowa did a couple years ago. They didn't pass and high fly. No, they just ran the shit out of them. Wisconsin does it constantly. That's why I was like,
Wisconsin
That's why we
also.
just-
Wisconsin
like
also
wow, 7-3.
Wisconsin also has a passing game. Iowa never has had really a passing game.
82. Iowa's had a passing game. CJ Beathard wasn't chopped liver. I mean, shit. People know CJ Beathard more than any Wisconsin quarterback. Not Russell Wilson.
All right, I got the freaking
I'm
stat.
just saying.
I got the stat line right here for Iowa and fucking South Dakota. Fucking South Dakota State Jackrabbits. Goddamn.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's what caught my eye. I was like, God damn, I couldn't believe it was 7-3.
Yeah, 20. They ran the ball pretty well. I mean, but that's the big thing. Iowa 2 overs. Possessions were dead even. Literally dead even. Total yards 120 to 166. This was a defensive game. And God bless anyone that decided to bet Iowa at minus 10.5.
Yeah. Minus 10.5, and they barely must. That's what shocked me.
Yeah, they got 7 the long way.
Yeah. And the thing is, Iowa was home. But yeah, anyway. Moving on.
All right, well, right now we're in the middle of doing picks. So Christian already gave us his game of the week, so let's make the pick now. Bama versus Texas.
I can't wait to watch Texas go splat. Give me the Tide. Roll Tide all over Bevo. It's what's for dinner or lunch in this case. Give me Bama. Texas is not back.
Ryan, who are you taking?
I'm going back. I'm going Bama.
Yeah, I'm going Bama too. The spread for this is 20. Bama covers by 4. Bama gets 24 points and covers.
Man, Alabama's going to think they're going to Burger King. Okay?
The big thing is about this game is the big thing about this game is that it's in Texas. That is the big thing
that
about.
Even makes it better. That makes it even better.
Dude, don't touch.
The stars at night are big and bright. Never puts any tears in the eyes of Texas.
You're
Ready for that.
You're touching the money.
I wasn't.
Bama's putting it.
You're touching the money.
Mm-hmm.
You never. The game could be a blowout, but if this game even comes remotely close, don't look like you got egg on your face.
Nah, if it is a little bit closer than what it is, don't worry.
Yeah, this game could be a 40-point blowout. This game could easily be a 40-point blowout, but it's early enough in the year that we have no fucking clue what Texas is yet. If this was around Red River, then we know what Texas would be, and we would know what Bama would be. It only takes one fucking day where someone's caught sleeping and shit hits the fan, and oh boy, everything gets mixed the fuck up. I'm taking Bama.
So Saban has his boys ready, especially after losing to Georgia in the championship.
Yeah, but you never know either. Next one, Marshall takes on Notre Dame. Notre Dame's a 20.5-point favorite.
Notre Dame. I like Notre Dame.
that's-
I like them to bounce back. I really like what I saw from their defense, and I think until Tyler Buckner can throw it a little more consistently, they're gonna have to run the football.
What's the spread?
20.5.
Notre Dame wins. I don't even know if they cover. I would not take the spread. Nah.
Notre Dame
Notre
covers.
Dame wins.
Notre Dame wins. They cover. I like this spread all the way to 24. Oh,
I don't know.
it's
I
a,
need to see more because what I saw from them at Ohio State, no,
it's a home
I'll give them
game.
the win, but I'm not giving them the spread cover.
It's a home game against the team that they can get right by. They should have a little bit of fun. They should be able to get right in this game.
Yeah, but Marshall's no cupcake. We know that.
But again, Notre Dame Marshall is a historic game. Always has, always will be.
But the thing is, so my home field advantage, yay, went away a long time ago when they lost it. I know it's a new regime, but still. Notre Dame has
Right.
dumb shit with teams they should beat the hell out of.
All right.
Like
Next.
they should have beat the hell out of Duke and they lost.
Next game on the list. We'll get this out of the way. Rutgers takes on Wagner. There's no spread because Wagner's not a fucking FCS. Is an FCS school. Rutgers is gonna roll after their nice little win against BC. Everyone in agreement? Rutgers wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Rutgers takes on Wagner.
Wagner?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's also history to the game. They always like to do games against teams in New Jersey. Wagner's. So.
Yeah, Rutgers wins. They better win.
All right. Wake Forest takes on Vandy, 12.5. It's in.
I'm gonna go with Wake.
It's in Vandy too.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go with Wake, but I don't think they cover.
Okay. Christian?
Which says a lot about Vandy this year. So
I'll take Wake.
Right?
Take him Wake.
Yeah, I got you.
Sam Hartman is coming back soon.
He'll be back by week 3
Yeah,
or
I'll
week
take it.
4, it looks like.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I don't trust Vandy right now, but I would not be shocked if they gave this a game. Alright. This game really doesn't mean shit. Temple takes on Lafayette.
Don't nobody care. Ain't nobody. Can I say it? Ain't nobody. Can we all say it together?
Everyone's taking.
Can we all say it together?
Everyone's taking Temple.
Can we all say it together?
Yeah, nobody cares.
hold on. I'm trying to find this damn game.
Nobody can.
I just it's the 2 o'clock.
Where the
on
hell is
ESPN.
this?
I'm jumping a little back and forth right now because I
Hey,
just
Ugh.
yeah. So there's no spread on it. It is what it is. But I'm going to the next one. So it's going to be Tennessee Pittsburgh.
Ugh. Man, there is no line for this game.
No, because it's
That scares me.
because it's an FCS school. That's why there's no line. Yeah. All right, Tennessee.
You know what?
What? You're going to take Lafayette?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Lafayette. I don't trust Temple.
All right. Pittsburgh is home against Tennessee. Tennessee is a 6-point road favorite. Love you, Pitt.
I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. You know, I like the way they the other day against West Virginia, and I think that transfers over. I really like Rodney Hammond and what he brings to the table. He's gonna be the difference maker in this football game.
Okay, Chris.
I'm actually going to go with the road dog. I'm going to go with Tennessee.
They're the favorites.
I mean, to West Virginia, if it wasn't for that dumb move they did in the end of the game.
So who are you taking? You taking Tennessee or Pitt?
I mean, Keaton Slovis could beat another USC transfer, but I don't know. I like Tennessee. If Tennessee is actually going to be a threat, they need to win this game.
Yes, because that's what I'm doing. I'm taking Tennessee.
Yeah.
Rye, who are you taking?
I'll take Tennessee.
Oh, so
Alright.
I'm back on
Yeah, you're on your lonesome right there.
myself again.
All right, the Fox.
Oh, okay. I was on my lonesome. I was on my own lonesome last week too, and look at what happened.
All right, Fox 3:30 game. Wazoo versus Wisconsin. Wisconsin 17.5 points. I'm
Give me
taking.
the Badgers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rye.
Yeah, I'm taking the Badgers.
Badgers.
All right, Battle of Texas. Houston takes on Texas Tech. Texas Tech is a 3-point favorite. It's in Tech, so it's at
Guns up, baby. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say it's in AT&T Stadium, so technically it's a neutral ground game.
Guns up, guns up, guns up. Give me the Raiders.
Christian?
Who's this again?
Houston, Texas Tech. It's in Jerry's house.
I'm taking.
Say that one more time. You broke up a little.
I'm gonna take Houston.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm taking Houston. Ryan?
I'll take Houston.
I think they have a lot.
Where is it in Jerry World?
It's in Jerry World. They have a lot to prove after what happened against UTSA. So try to put a whooping on Texas Tech. Oh, shit. All right.
I like the Raiders. Give me the Red Raiders.
Yep. Iowa takes on Iowa State. It's in Iowa.
Cyclones.
It's in Iowa.
I'm gonna take the Hawkeyes.
It's in Iowa, which. Oh, okay, it's in Kinnick.
Yeah, it's in Kinnick. What was that? You taking the clones still?
Clones!
Yep. Rye, who you taking?
Nobody care.
Alright, whatever. I'll get the pick from you later then. We're
Sorry, text message.
You just send me something? I didn't get it yet.
No. I said I got a text message. You know what's going on.
Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Kentucky takes on Florida back in the swamp. Florida's a 6-point favorite in the swamp.
I'm taking Florida.
Go Gators.
Yeah, I'm taking
Go
Florida.
Gators.
I think the Anthony Richardson factor is going to be a little too much for these Wildcats.
I wonder who Florida has next, because I could see them sleeping in this game. I think Kentucky covers the spread, can cover the 6, but Florida wins.
Florida wins.
All right. Next.
Florida wins. I think Florida, they make it. I'm going on mute quick. Got to run to the, yeah.
All right. Whoo, shit. All right, Christian, let's get these out of the way and we'll get the rest from them. USC goes into state. USC is a 8-point favorite.
I like USC, but I think Stanford's going to make it a tough game. These are always hard-fought games. Caleb Williams, that wasn't all that great. I think he's going to get more of a challenge this weekend. Yeah, I still like USC to win.
Okay.
I'll take USC.
You gonna take USC?
Yep.
All right. Arizona State takes on Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State's an 11.5-point favorite. That's getting bet, and give me the Cowboys. Holy shit. Go ahead to someone, because fucking Skype was being a douche. Christian, who you taking?
All right, go ahead, Christian.
I'm taking Oklahoma State.
All right, I'm back. Pick SC, pick OSU.
Okay.
Picking SC in the last game and picking Oklahoma State.
Yep. Rye, who you gonna take? You taking Cowboys or fighting Herms?
Oh, fuck. I'm saying Cowboys.
Baylor takes on BYU. That is your night game.
I previewed this one on the site yesterday, Ronnie. I know they played last year, and Baylor won by 14. This is a really interesting quarterback matchup. Jaren Hall kind of reminds me a little bit of Kyler Murray, Blake Shapen. I think this game's going to be close, but I think it's going to come down to one defensive play, and that's where I favor Baylor. I like the Baylor Bears to win this game.
All right, Baylor.
Yeah, Baylor. Good in this one.
See, I don't know much about, as much as Hall is there, I don't really know much about BYU with them losing all their top players. Give me Baylor. All right. Second to last game. South Carolina is an 8-point favorite over Arkansas. I gotta go with the South Carolina, the Gamecocks versus Arkansas.
Ooh. East versus West.
Give me the Hogs. I'm taking Arkansas.
Oh, God. Give me the Hogs. Give me the Hogs.
See?
Rye?
See?
See?
Christian?
This is who again?
The Gamecocks versus the Hogs.
I'll take South Carolina.
Okay. And finally, Penn State takes on Ohio.
Really? Really?
Yeah, because we always pick Penn State.
Penn State. Yeah, it's in Happy Valley. This should be. All right, Penn State should blow out Ohio. This should be a cupcake game. Seriously. Oh, we're playing another cupcake?
What?
Holy, Miami's got a big sweet tooth right now. Where is it? You saw it, right?
Miami's got Southern Miss. That's not a cakewalk.
Southern Miss.
That's not a cakewalk. They got Frank Gore fucking Jr. Frank Gore Jr.
They lost to Liberty, but yeah, who knows?
And quadruple overtime.
But again, if Miami is supposed to be a national threat, like it was a cupcake, like they did Bethune-Cookman. I mean, I'm just saying, especially right now with not the BCS, with not the playoff rankings, but the AP rankings where style points do mean a lot. I mean, they need to win convincingly. That's what I'm saying.
Christian, who you taking?
I like Penn State.
Ryan?
Then
Penn State wins, but they don't get style points. Penn State barely gets by Ohio.
Penn State, they should beat the hell out of them.
Okay, you say this.
shoulda, woulda, coulda.
In Happy Valley, they should definitely beat the hell out of them.
Okay, and Ohio's not a bad team either. Just because they play in the MAC does not make...
Remember how you said, like, Notre Dame, it's the shoe! Dude, it's 100,000 plus white shirts in Happy Valley.
Who don't show up until the third quarter and they're hungover.
They show up? Are you kidding me?
Both.
It's not fuckers. Yeah. Oh, I know they show up. I've been to Penn State numerous times. They show up and show out.
Yeah, when the games to them mean shit, they'll show up to Ohio State. They won't show up to Ohio.
Exactly.
They didn't show up to Idaho. I remember that.
This first game. What?
They don't show up to games that don't mean anything. To them,
Yes, they do.
To Penn State fans, Ohio means nothing. If it was Ohio State, that's a little different.
Dude,
College game day would be
it's
there.
the first game of the season. They'll show up. Like, there's a reason why there's a wait list. People, they do show up and show out, especially if it's good weather and it's the first game of the season. They'll go just because of that.
Noon on ABC. Students won't fucking file in. Students won't be there until third quarter. Hell, that's even if they go.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, but that's also why you say there's a wait list. I understand that, but that's also why I can buy a ticket right now for $23 on StubHub.
Yeah, you know what? Penn State's gonna cover.
You're just being a dick
And
right
you
now.
saying that Happy Valley doesn't show out? Bullshit. Whatever.
I
dude.
never said
Whatever.
they don't show out. The students don't fucking show out because they're drunk.
They do too.
I'll be right back, guys.
Dude, they're pre-gaming at 8 a.m. Are you kidding me? They had their tents up on Friday night. That's what they do.
Again.
That's why you go to Penn State.
Again, I will tell you right now, if we come back on here next week and this game ends up being a 7-point game, I will fucking laugh in your face because Ohio is not a bad team.
I'm not saying they are. I'm saying Penn State should beat the hell out of them.
But don't be shocked if they don't.
Did I ever tell you I had a teacher that went to Penn State?
Yeah?
He was a real strange little... Yeah, I had a teacher once that went to Penn State. He was a real strange little fellow.
He had this stool that he took with him everywhere that had a bolt in the center that stuck up about a half inch.
Oh,
and this
man.
motherfucker sat on it and spun around while he was talking.
Oh, man, talks about a real pain in the ass.
See, all I'll say is this. Penn State needs to beat the hell out of them 3 quarters. Because God knows you don't want to get to the Franklin Fourth.
That's why
That's what scares me all the time about Penn State.
And hence why I'm saying that don't be shocked if Ohio stays in this game. Because that's all they need to do.
I think they put them away by halftime, but yeah.
Listen, they should. They're a better team, but there's also so much fucking clarity in college football now that teams from fucking Old Dominion are beating beating fucking ACC schools. All right. NFL.
Yeah, let's get her done.
NFL.
Let's do it.
All right. Week 1. First things first. No John here. I'll get his stuff from here down the road. Who do we have right now in the end? Who do you guys have in your NFC title game? So right now,
Go ahead.
so I'll go Christian. I'll go you first. I have you as
You said the NFC?
NFC. So you have Philly, Tampa Bay, New Orleans, Green Bay, Minnesota, LA, San Francisco.
I think it's going to be the Rams in Green Bay. Like, I think it's going to be a different Green Bay team because they're going to be more defensively controlled. And until Aaron Rodgers is on the same page with that core, they're going to win a lot of games because they revolve this offense and build this offense around Aaron Jones. I honestly think Green Bay is the only team that could challenge them in the NFC. Like Tampa defensive line, I think Green Bay's defensive line is better. I think it's going to be the Packers and the Rams in LA.
Okay. Jesus. Ryan, right now you have Philly, New Orleans, Atlanta, Detroit, Minnesota, San Francisco, and what is it? And I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, Arizona. So who do you have in the NFC to be in the NFC title game?
I'm gonna go Arizona and New Orleans.
Okay, that's actually doable. Chris, you have
Right.
Philly, Dallas, New Orleans, Green Bay, Minnesota, Arizona, and LA. Chris,
Bueller,
Fry,
Bueller,
All right, while we wait for him, I guess I'll do mine.
Yeah.
So, for the...
I hear you.
I think I just went deaf there.
I'm lost.
All
I
right.
heard you.
Hello.
There you go.
There, right there.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, cool. What the fuck? What the fuck is up my phone? You said Billy who?
Who is your NFC title game? You got in your playoffs. You have Philly, Dallas, New Orleans, Green Bay, Minnesota, LA, Arizona.
Shit. All right, hell with it. I'm gonna be a homer. I don't give a fuck. I'm probably gonna get LA.
Philly versus LA.
Philly versus LA. Yeah.
Yep. All right. And I have in mind. I have the Cowboys, Phillies, New Orleans, Carolina, Green Bay, Minnesota, and LA. And I have New Orleans versus LA. All right. NFC, or AFC, sorry. AFC, same thing. So, Christian, for your AFC title game, you have Buffalo, New England, Kansas City, LA, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and Indy.
I think it's going to be Baltimore and Buffalo. I think these could be the two best teams this year. Buffalo, I think they get the 1 seed in the AFC. That's how much confidence I have in them. And Baltimore, when healthy, Baltimore's a threat.
Yeah.
Field and I'm gonna say Baltimore and Buffalo.
Yep. All right, Ryan, you got Miami, Denver, KC, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Tennessee, and Indy.
Pittsburgh and KC.
Okay. Chris, you got Buffalo, Chargers, KC, and Denver, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and Tennessee.
I have Buffalo. Who do I have in the West?
3 out of 4. Everybody but Vegas.
All right, I'm gonna go Buffalo and the Chargers.
All right. And I have Buffalo, Denver, KC, and LA, Baltimore, and Cincinnati, and Jacksonville. I'm going Buffalo, KC. All right. So then, who is going to be your Super Bowl? Christian?
What we're seeing tomorrow night.
You think Buffalo, LA?
Yeah.
And who do you have winning? Or are you going to hold off on that?
I'm gonna hold off on it.
Okay.
I'll just say it right now. I think the Bills. I'm gonna take the Bills.
All right. Ryan, what about you? What's your Super Bowl? Hold on, say that one more time. Pittsburgh versus who? Versus New Orleans or Arizona?
New Orleans.
Okay, and you got winning it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Moving on from Pittsburgh.
Be the homer. All right, Chris, who you taking?
What I had Philly and LA, and then I had Buffalo and the Chargers, right?
Yep.
Philly, Buffalo.
Hold on, say that one more time. You broke up a little. So who did you have in the AFC? Philly versus.
Wait, I'm not gonna do Philly. I'm not gonna have Philly beat LA. Sorry, LA, Buffalo. Buffalo wins. Same as Christian.
All right, and I am going
Okay.
to. Yeah, I got you. And I am going to take. Jesus, it's kind of inevitable there. Actually, no. I think we're gonna get a new team from the AFC. I'm gonna take New Orleans versus Buffalo, and I still think Buffalo fucking takes it. I think Buffalo right now is the best fucking team out of the AFC.
Yeah, well, be the number one seed.
Oh yeah.
They can't go on the road.
No. Right. So let's get into our football picks. So Christian, we'll start off with you. You're reviewing the Thursday night game. Okay. Give me your keys to the game for the Buffalo Bills and the LA Rams.
Well, I think, or say it, Ronnie.
Oh, say that one more time.
Oh,
I
think the key is going to be Bills' offensive line against that Rams defensive front. I just want to see the game plan they're going to have to try and neutralize Aaron Donald, because if you don't zoom in on him, what can he do? He can wreck game plan. And if I'm Josh Allen, I'm taking this personal. I'm targeting the hell out of Jalen Ramsey. Remember what Jalen said about him a couple years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Remember that? When he was doing assessments to every quarterback, I'm targeting him every chance I can get. And if I'm the Rams, you got to put that emotion behind you. Celebrate the championship from a year ago once more, and then it's time to put that title to the fence. Remember, now you're not predators anymore. You're the prey. You're the team that everybody is coming after. I think this game's going to be close. I think this is going to be a great way to open up the 2022 NFL season. I can't wait to give my take on this. Check it out on the website tomorrow about an hour before kickoff on the dailyblitz.live.
Yep. All right, Chris. Buffalo.
I think I'm going to take LA because really, LA over Buffalo. I'm thinking I'm going to take LA because usually the team that's home after winning the Super Bowl usually does win. So, yeah.
Okay. Ryan, don't even. You're taking Buffalo. I already know. I don't even have to ask you. You're taking Buffalo. I know, because the Rams.
Fuck that cocksucker.
I'm taking LA, though. But, alright. Next on the list, we have the Cleveland Browns taking on the Carolina Panthers. 1.5 point spread is the Panthers right now. Christian, who are you taking?
I'm gonna take. I think Cleveland can make this an interesting game, but it's out to. He said, you saw what he said to that Buffalo reporter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be major motivation in his head. I just think Carolina, I think they can be special when they're consistent. I think that can be said for any team in the National Football League.
Right. Okay, Ryan, who you taking? Browns or Panthers?
I'll take the Panthers.
I'm in agreement. I'm taking Chris. Who you taking?
I'm going to take the Panthers because the Browns gutted themselves.
Right. Yeah. All right. The Ravens are a 7-point road favorite against the New York Jets. Flacco is your starting quarterback for the. Yeah, Flacco is your starting quarterback for the Jets for the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, I like Baltimore. When Baltimore is healthy, healthy Lamar Jackson, healthy Gus Dobbins, and then they'll have all the secondary guys back last year. The Ravens had safeties playing cornerback. That's when it's just decimated with injuries. And, I think the Jets are going to play tough. I can't wait to see Garrett Wilson and what he can do on the field. Would have been cool because that would have been that young quarterback matchup. You see what I'm saying? But yeah. I definitely like I like Baltimore in this one.
Ryan?
Who is it, Baltimore and who?
The Jets.
Baltimore.
Yeah, I think this is Baltimore's game to win. I think this game might be closer than the Vegas is portraying. Like the fact that this is a 7, this game could easily finish 4. But it is what it is. All right, the Saints, 5.5-point favorites against the Falcons.
Yeah, I like the Saints.
Yeah.
Is it weird to think that I actually like the Falcons in this?
No, because you like going against the grain.
Not even that. So Mariota playing fine. But even if Mariota doesn't do well, Ritter is playing well enough that if he jumped in, that they could end up being fine for what they're doing. I could see the Saints. I don't think they cover this. It's a 5 spread. I don't think the Saints cover. I could see this game being a 3-point game, though. Either way, this game could be tied going down to the final 2 minutes. But I'll tell you the team that I'm taking on an upset. Next game on the list, the Patriots take on the Dolphins.
I like Miami in this one. I just think they have better weapons across the board. There's nobody on that Patriots offense outside of Damian Harris and the 2 tight ends, Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry, that really scare me. Like, yeah, Devontae Parker is there, but he's been okay, Brenda. Like, Devontae Parker is there, but he's been consistently inconsistent since he came into the league. Yeah, I like Miami to win this one.
Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to take Miami because New England, I don't know. Miami looked damn good, and New England has issues.
Ryan?
And
usually, here's my thing. I never go against Bill Belichick against a first-year head coach, but I just think Miami has the better team. than New England does. New England lost a lot, and I don't think people realize that. Like, you don't have Stephon Gilmore anymore. You didn't bring back J.C. Jackson, so your secondary is going to look a lot thinner this year than what it's been. Yeah, I expect Tua to attack that New England secondary left and right.
Ryan, who you taking?
Miami.
So I'm actually going to take New England on this because you're giving Belichick. Forget the fact that he's going against the first-year head coach. You're giving Belichick a month to plan.
10 seconds.
Okay, but Ronnie, with a straight face, which offense do you trust more?
Well, that's a trick question. What receiving core do I trust more? I trust Miami. What quarterback do I trust more? I trust New England.
Okay.
I trust Mac Jones a whole lot more than I trust Tua, but I trust the Legion of Zoom over there in Miami more than I trust New England. But I also trust New England's defense more than I trust Miami's.
Right.
So that's why I'm taking New England. All right, the Steelers are a 6.5-point underdog against the Bengals. Mitch Trubisky is your starting quarterback for this game.
So I look at this game. It's really intriguing because it's Pittsburgh's first game without Roethlisberger for the first time in God knows how long. Just goes to show you how long he's been there. But remember what I said during the summer when we were previewing divisions. If you're a Steelers wide receiver, you're excited because now you have a quarterback or quarterbacks that can spin you the ball down the field. You want to go 25 or 30 yards deep down the field? You can do that now. You see what I'm saying? I think Cincinnati is out to prove that last year wasn't a fluke. They addressed that offensive line. And I think that's what I'm looking forward to seeing, that offensive line against that Steelers defensive front and what they're going to do against T.J. Watt. I think T.J. Watt is the premier pass rusher we have in the league right now because he gets anywhere he wants, whenever he wants, and how he wants to. It's going to come down to offense, and I trust Joe Burrow way more than I trust Mitchell Trubisky. So I like the Bengals in this one. I think Burrow and Jamar Chase have a big day at the office. They're going to pick up where they left off last year.
I agree. I got.
Yeah, give me Cincy.
Yeah, I got Cincy. And
Fuck
I
you, dog.
was gonna say, and Ryan's taking Pittsburgh. All right, the 49ers are 7-point favorites over Chicago.
Yeah, San Francisco.
Yeah, 49ers.
Chicago's horrible.
49ers.
Yeah, San Francisco, I don't trust that Bears secondary, and I just think the 49ers have way too many weapons. George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, and then I just don't think the Bears are going to have any type of answer for Debo.
Rye.
They have nothing.
Rye, you're the last one on this one.
Niners.
You're going to take the Bears? Okay. The Eagles
Dick.
take on the Lions.
You're a dick. You're gonna take the Bears. Go fuck yourself.
Actually, in all honesty, I might, if I would take the Bears in anything, I would take the Bears plus the 7. Because it's very rare to see a game in the NFL go over 2 scores. But, all right. Eagles take on the Lions. Eagles are a 4-point favorite.
Philly, but I think the Lions are going to play tough. Like, the Lions play hard for Dan Campbell. That's the type of coach he would run through a brick wall for.
Yeah. Chris?
Eagles. Eagles.
Ryan?
I'll go Eagles.
fighters. I'm gonna go with Detroit. I can't understand it. But like Christian said, this team, they will run through a brick wall for this guy. At the same hand, they're not as bad as people are putting them off to be. I think the Lions are going to surprise some people. It's going to start with week 1. All right, next, the Colts take on Houston.
I like Indianapolis.
You and me both.
Houston will play tough for maybe a half, but I just think the Jonathan Taylor factor is going to be a little too much for the Houston Texans. You know, I think is going to violently attack the line of scrimmage. He can catch about 5 or 6 passes for about 85 to 90 yards, and then he can run for about 115 to 120 yards. So he's just going to be all over the line of scrimmage, and I don't think Houston's going to have an answer for that. And Matt Ryan making his debut with the Indianapolis Colts, you know, I really like this move, and I still think he has something left in the tank. He's out to prove that he still has it. Like, the last couple years in Atlanta haven't been that great for him because he's had a bad offensive line, really didn't have a running game to lean on it. His receivers were changing. Now he has a solid offensive line. He has a great running back that he can lean upon. And he has a defense that can get him the ball back. So he comes into a really good situation.
I agree. Chris?
Who is it?
Colts Houston.
Oh, Colts. Easily. Colts.
Right?
Colts.
Yeah. All right. Next, we'll speed through some of these because I think we're all starting to wind down a little. This one's an easy one. Jags versus Commanders. I'm taking the Jaguars.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm taking Jacksonville as well. I don't trust Carson Wentz.
Ooh. Hail to the Commanders.
Okay.
Yeah, take the Commanders.
All right. The Chiefs take on the Cardinals. Chiefs are a 6-point favorite. With the
Kansas
spread...
City.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
No, I was going to say, with the spread, I'm taking the Cardinals. Without the spread, give me the Chiefs.
I like Kansas City. Yeah, Mahomes magic. He's a difference maker. He's a game changer, and you're going to see that on Sunday.
Chris?
Let me see here. Oh, Chiefs Cardinals. I'm gonna go Arizona at home.
Okay. Right?
I'll take the Cardinals.
Okay. Raiders are 4-point road dogs against LA, the Chargers. Give me the Chargers.
I previewed this one today, Ronnie, so I could talk about this one.
Okay.
I like the Chargers in this one due to the simple fact the Chargers have that strong offensive line. I don't trust the Raiders' defense. Plain and simple. Like, outside Max Crosby and, Chandler Jones is a little older and probably a little past his prime. Who else do you trust on this Raiders defense? Nobody. And I just think the Chargers are going to come out with a chip on their shoulder because look at who ended their season last year.
Oh, the Chargers? It was the
Chargers and the Raiders, week 18.
It was Pitt. Oh, I mean, the Chargers should have just not done anything. They would have tied and gotten in.
See, here's my thing, though. Has Brandon Staley learned from his rookie mistakes? Because he cost his team some games last year.
Right.
Is it Chargers? Yeah, I'm going Chargers easily.
Okay, right.
Yeah, I'll take the Chargers.
All right.
Chargers.
Yep. All right. Minnesota takes on the Packers. Packers are a 1-point favorite on the road.
It always seems as if Minnesota plays Green Bay tough in Minneapolis. Minnesota, there's a lot of hype surrounding them. New head coach. And when can we stop the Kirk Cousins hate? Because Kirk Cousins is a lot better than I think people really understand. Because I said it all throughout last year, and I'll say it again. Kirk put that team in many positions to win football games. He can't play on the defensive side. He can just put you in position on the offensive side. Green Bay, like I said, they're going to depend on Aaron Jones a lot. Aaron Rodgers, he's not going to really throw it a lot until he's on the same page with those wide receivers. We don't know. Like, they come in with a lot of unpredictability. Same with Minnesota, if you want to be realistic, because new head coach. So what's that mean? He's implementing his own offensive scheme. I like Minnesota in this one. I think.
So do I.
It comes down to the fourth quarter. I don't know if I'm really on board with Green Bay's defense. Like, I think they can be good, but can they put it together for 4 quarters? Because what's the one thing I kept saying last year? They play defense in spurts. Remember?
Yeah. I'm taking Minnesota also. Chris?
I'm going to take Minnesota because, like, I think you're going to really miss Devontae.
Okay. Ryan?
Minnesota.
Okay. Next game, I'm going to hit this real quick, and then I'm going to run and grab a drink, so I just got to stretch it out a little bit. The Giants are a 6.5-point dog on the road to Tennessee. I like the Giants in this one. I think Daniel Jones gets enough to win the game, but Saquon Barkley takes over and becomes the running back that he's supposed to be. And that defense that has gotten better, I think will stop Henry, and that's really it. They're going to make Tannehill beat them.
And you do that by coming out with a 9-man box.
And that's what they're going to do. I'll be right back.
We're daring you to throw the football. Like, we put an additional linebacker or even a corner in the box. Nah, we're daring you to beat us with your arm. Like I said with Minnesota, there's a new head coach in East Rutherford with Brian Dable. I think this is going to be an ugly, low-scoring, grinded-out type of game, and I think that's going to favor the Tennessee Titans. I think Derrick Henry has a big day. I think he does just enough to carry this team, put this team on his shoulders, and then they win the game. Who you guys got?
I'm with you, man.
What'd you say?
Well, I'm with you.
You taking Tennessee?
Yep.
Okay. Chris, who you got?
Tennessee.
Okay. All right. I'll tell Ronnie when he gets back.
Oh, shoot, bitch. Go sport.
Yeah.
This is some serious dead air.
All right, I'm back.
Thank God.
Everyone made their picks?
Yeah.
Okay. Thursday night game, Christian. Oh, what was that?
I didn't say anything.
Okay, I thought Ryan did for a second. All right, Sunday night game, Christian. I know you are previewing this one, Bucks Cowboys.
Uh-huh. What about it?
Give me your key. Give me your keys to the game.
Well, I look at Dallas. When these two teams met last year, Dallas could get home to Tom Brady, but by the time that they did, the ball was out his hands. Like, you have to pressure him, and you got to push him back. You got to get him in long yardage situations. And I said it a lot last year too, with playing Brady if you're gonna play him in pure man-to-man coverage across the board, you better have the pass rushers that can get home. Tampa comes in looking a little different now because there's no Gronkowski. He retired, so he says, and that offensive line is a little inexperienced, and Dallas needs to capitalize on that. I also think for Tampa, they're going to use a lot of like Russell Gage and Scotty Miller to compensate for Chris Godwin because he's out for the first couple games. Then they're going to use a lot of Leonard Fournette. So I think this is going to be an interesting game, and I think it'll be close like it was last year.
All right, so right now then the spread is Buccaneers by 2.5.
Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, the determining thing is going to be, can Dallas get home? Like, they have to hit Brady. You can get to him, that's cool, but it makes no sense to get to him, and the ball is completely out of his hands. Like, they got to throw a lot of different looks to him. Stunts, bringing those linebackers up at the line of scrimmage and then dropping him back. Take away the middle of the field. Like, I'm perfectly content with Brady throwing outside the numbers because I don't know if he has that arm strength like he once did.
You attack the weak part of that line.
Yeah, you have to.
In between the tackles.
You're in between the tackles. Like, push him back. Pressure him up the middle. Make him move to the left side. Force him to throw off his back foot. He's never been a mobile guy, and this dates back to his prime.
Yep. Chris, who you take? Ryan, who you taking?
Who is it? The Bucks and
Bucks Cowboys.
I'm a big Cowboys.
Okay.
Fuck the Bucks.
Yeah.
Chris, who you taking?
Unfortunately, this week, Cowboys fans are going to be fucking insufferable. Give me the goddamn Cowboys.
All right, and finally, Monday Night Football. Russell, last name Wilson, goes home to Seattle. Broncos are a 3.5-point favorite.
Look at you using the name, Ronnie. I see you.
Mr. Unlimited.
His name is Russell.
Last name
Wilson.
Yeah. Broncos go to Seattle. Seattle should not be as a 6.5-point dog. Listen. You may have the 12th man, but your team sucks. Give me Denver.
Look, I'll say this. With a win, Russell Wilson becomes just the 5th quarterback to defeat all 32 teams. He would join Drew Brees, future Hall of Famer, Brett Favre, Hall of Famer, Tom Brady, future Hall of Famer, and Peyton Manning, current Hall of Famer. But that's a pretty extensive group.
But will that give him any first? But will that finally give him one first place vote for MVP?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, right.
I like Denver though. I previewed this one on Monday, Ronnie. On Sunday. I like the Denver Broncos in this one. I just think Russell's gonna play with a vengeance. Because did you read some of the things that kind of pushed Russell away from Seattle?
Yeah, I saw that. Fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Chris.
Give me Denver.
Ryan.
Denver.
Yeah, I'll take Denver.
Yeah, sorry, I'm fading.
Yeah, no, we're good, ladies and and with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. If you like what you heard, please follow us on all social media accounts under the Nerd Report Network. Follow us individually on Twitter at F and Ronnie.
At Trips in Danger.
You can follow me at Daily Blitz _61, or you can follow my personal page, which is at NY's Finest 90. Log on to the website, become a subscriber, thedailyblitz.blog. Go to Facebook, go to the search box, type in the Daily Blitz, and hit the thumb, hit the like. I am back on Facebook, so we definitely did make another fan page. Follow us on Instagram, which is at the Daily Blitz _61. Got a lot of content coming your way. Another episode of What's on Tap coming to you Saturday, and then another episode coming on Sunday as well.
At StuntCock STL.
All right, Ryan, you ready?
I'm ready.
You want to do the countdown this time?
3, 2, 1.
Stunt cock!
Stunt cock!
And with that being said, too, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if you like what you heard, please also go drop by our sponsors, W.GG. Links in the description below for any like pre-workout type deals, like energy drinks that powdered, thickcuts.com/the nerdport for beef jerky and dry rub seasoning. That's on there. It's another sponsor we have. They have brand new apple pie dry rub, and Chris, you might like this as your basic white bitch. Pumpkin spice dry rub.
Ooh. Oh yeah, the basic bitch in me just came out.
You know what? Dude? I stopped the other day because I saw that like the Starbucks dude had put out the pumpkin spice fucking lattes, and I was like,
dude, I just got on Deadfoot because I ordered pumpkin spice like a month ago. I'm like, yo, where is my pumpkin spice, bitch?
I was like, I should post a picture of this and be like, man, I guess you guys can just call me Chris.
Yeah.
And with that being said, too,
I love my pumpkin spice.
I'll send you the link for it.
I do too.
When we get done, I'll send you the link for it. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the show. If you like what you heard, please tell your friends. If you didn't like what you heard, tell your friends anyway. Tell your enemies. But also teach them that everything is a teachable moment. And if you don't believe me, it's just a fact of life. Yeah.
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 Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.